Hi, this is Bernie with National Law Docs, and today we are going to talk about signatures on a will. There is a situation with our elderly parents, for example, in which the signatures become shakier and more illegible as they get older. And quite frankly, this is a commonplace situation, happens all the time. As we get older, it is increasingly difficult to write anything, including our own name. Our parents know exactly what to do, but somehow the hands just don't want to cooperate. As I say, it's very common. The signature can be jerky and illegible. And so the question asked is, are there any problems associated with such jerky signatures, if you will, and what can be done to ensure their validity? Well, first of all, there is no such thing as a state law that mandates exactly how you sign a document. There is no legibility standard. For example, the only thing you have to do is make sure that the signature is reasonably legible and also is able to identify the person writing the document. So if a court were scrutinizing this, they'd want to make sure that Joe Smith was actually signing the will, even though Joe Smith's signature isn't picture perfect. As a matter of fact, we all know this from our common knowledge. We see people with signatures that are very stylistic and quick and very fluid. And again, the example of Joe Smith, you wouldn't even see the J-O-E Smith. It would just be kind of like a logo or a brand, and that's perfectly sufficient. You do not have to discern every word or letter. So the real question is whether or not the signature varies dramatically. That's what handwriting experts look at, because if the signatures are completely different in the same space of time, it's an indication it might be forged. So it's important for your elderly parents to continue signing their signatures to documents so it looks about the same and has some conformity. Some people even help them steady the hand a little bit when they're writing it. And that's because we want to make sure that they continue to have similar looking signatures. Also remember that it is easier to forge what I call a shaky signature, because the hardest signatures are the ones, back to the Joe Smith example, that are very quick and fluid. A shaky signature is usually written slowly, letter by letter, and it's easier to forge that way. So be particularly wary of that particular situation. Anyway, so that's a basic idea of what happens with signatures. Thanks for joining us with National Law Docs, and stay tuned for more articles as they come out. Thank you.